Hey, what up? It's your boy True.
8 out here.
Bree in the building.
And this is the This Ain't That podcast. We got another special one for y'all. Somebody that's dear to my heart. Shitty on the football field, but one of the most great.
We gonna start off like this? What? Okay. Alright, we are up. Hello. It's your boy King T. I'm here. We're not gonna start off like this. I'm a real podcaster. I speak up for myself, goddammit.
Hey, hold on. Alright, before we even get into the bullshit though. Dude, you played sports.
Oh, shit.
Okay? You was a hooper, right? Bree, you a great kickball player. Great kickball. You led us to the This Ain't That tournament championship, right?
Yeah, I remember that. We was there. We were there. I did.
So everybody got some athletic history up here, right?
Let's talk about it.
When you get to high school, some of the best are 4-year varsity players, right? Not a little bit of JV, a little bit of.
Where we going with this show?
Yes or no?
Hold on. Come on. Finish it.
Never mind.
He said a little bit of this, a little bit of that, ain't it?
Hey, no, real talk though. Personally, my boy is solid.
Appreciate it.
Solid guy. He took the time out to come kick it with us, talk some podcast information, hopefully drop some jewels on us.
Yes. Hey, we really appreciate that too. Because
And I appreciate you.
we was definitely been admiring this man work for a long time now. I ain't gonna toot your own horn, but how many awards you got?
I got two.
Hey,
I got two.
He in the position that we working on right now. So we gonna have him come in, drop some good information, and then teach us how to get up there.
Man.
But before we do that,
Hold on. Let's get it.
Oh, Troop ain't drinking.
No, hey, True 13
Man,
days
it's
sober.
crazy.
So it's gonna be the 14 days. Like, bro.
Yeah.
This man, it was
Guess
1
what happened, bro?
and now we are
Wow.
Man, it was a night,
crazy,
bro. My
man.
fault.
I don't
My
understand.
fault.
Hey man, I remember my boy Teeth was passing out flyers for us to follow his
Come on now.
podcast. I'm
Come on
like,
now.
damn, bro, like
At the
bro, my IG used to be blowing up. Hey, Teeth,
Come
follow
on now.
this, like this.
Yeah.
Oh
Come on
my
now.
god,
Come on
damn.
now. For a
Now
year.
my boy up here, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Come on now.
Hey, one thing though, look, hey, we might as well keep it going. One thing I
Sure.
did notice about him, man, your work ethic crazy though,
Appreciate
bro.
it. Appreciate it.
Crazy.
Appreciate it.
People don't see that all the time though.
Right.
If you watching on IG, you listening to the podcast, go check them out, King Teeth.
Come on.
Hey, your work ethic crazy. I appreciate it. We working.
Yeah.
We
No,
catching
y'all
up.
definitely are
We
working. I love it, and I love the energy of the podcasting space right now, man. Motherfuckers want to go get it.
Let's
And
tell
so
them.
that's
That's
what
our,
you
Are you
our,
taking a shot?
our clank. We clank it in. Troop with the water.
At least he's being healthy.
All right, so T, I want to hear from you about you. Tell us about yourself. When you
First
get
A chaser.
I'm not an alcoholic, okay?
no.
I didn't have to stop at the beginning of the year to get my life together, all right? I didn't have to do all that,
No,
okay?
you're
gotta
right.
get home
We
safe.
do gotta hydrate. We gotta hydrate.
Damn.
How you gonna be judging the
Right.
club? You can't even get in.
Come on.
What?
I can't do nothing right. Hold on, because he going to bring my hair.
I don't understand.
Because I ain't had this.
For sure, I'm gonna
Yeah.
edit this out. Hey, T, can you do me a favor?
What up?
Can you split your mic with Bree too?
Oh yeah.
So that way, yeah, we
Can't
ain't
pick
picture
up
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
That was a smart play.
Yeah,
I
bro.
was
feel
going
me?
to hold you like this.
Nah,
but
that's your mic. That's your mic.
And I'm low-key being selfish with it today.
No, it's
So
all
I
you.
be having to do this, my arm be hurting. I'm like,
you good.
Yeah.
like, yeah, so what else?
We back in the
That
motion, right?
journalistic.
So,
But yeah, go ahead. Tell us about yourself.
Tell us about, tell y'all about me. Well,
About King Teeth.
okay. So, King Teeth is a entity that I developed over time.
Okay.
So, in a lot of languages, Latif actually means king, means God. And I took it and I was like, what does that actually mean? To me, it means service. The best kings that I've ever read about serve their people. They love their people. So when it started off as an IG name, but when I started to really take it on as like a personality trait, it was like, let me be what I think a king is.
Alright,
Before I start calling myself a king.
I like that though.
So when I started calling myself a king, it was like, this is why. Not just because, I'm
Right.
I am, but because of we in the trenches.
Yeah.
How we started. So that's my whole mentality. And if you want to just kind of know a little bit about me, that's it. Like, that's how I stay consistent. That's how I keep moving. It's like, I'm servicing. And I found a service that I like and that people like, and I'm going to just attack it.
No, for sure.
Just like I attack the field. I literally
Oh,
think...
see, he lost me with that.
Come on now.
He lost me with that. He was cooking and then
So when you get up every day,
Yeah.
and you attack it, like
Yeah.
you said, what's the mindset that you keep you consistent?
You know, what's crazy, I love what y'all have behind you. I actually have 3 or 4 at my house that I write stuff on every single day. And I actually have one in my shower that I read every day, and one so I don't read a lot, but when I read, I try to read like
Meaningful stuff.
meaningful information that I can take with me. So Think and Grow Rich, Mastery, 48 Laws of Power. Those are all my, those are my things that I like. So with that came structure, I would say, in like my thought process. Like, okay, my whole thing was, what do rich people, or what do successful people, because rich doesn't just mean money, but what do successful think about every day? What are they thinking about? What are they not thinking about? What do they care about? What do they not care about? So it was like getting around more successful people, I started to understand they think about the same thing.
I really believe that's key. Like, every successful person I know is disciplined, and they keep themselves around positive people that want to continue to do it.
And they're obsessed with something.
Yeah.
They're obsessed with something. If you look at any successful person that loves what they do, they're obsessed with it. It's like something they can't sleep really.
That's what's up.
That's like, at some point, a lot of this journey, like you said, a lot of people don't see it. A lot of this journey, I couldn't sleep at night. Like, I don't know if this is gonna load right. I don't know if this is gonna upload right. I don't know if this edit came out right. I gotta wait for this to render. I gotta get to this part. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out how I'm gonna work my way in this room. Like, just staying up. And
hey, I know if you move this mic too far and you fuck up our audio.
I know I'm dropping. I'm sorry.
Hey, real talk though. I don't want to stray away from success, but what would you call success in your journey of podcasting? When will you think like, all right, I'm cool now, I made it. Now it's time for me to boss up on this lane. What is your like goal in the podcast game or the network game, entertainment network game?
Yeah, so there's always the mini goals that you have. So I've already hit some real like milestones. Like, I wanted to be known as like I wanted to be known in this space, and I wanted to be respected in this space, and I wanted to show that I respect this space as well. So that's why I work so hard. So that was one of my first ones. Like, can I get respect in this game? It took me I started podcasting in 2019. I feel like I really got my respect in it last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2022.
I think that's when I noticed you too, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've been grinding since 2019. I even took a whole year off to go back to school to learn how to visually put it out there.
I see, like, all right, me, I'm a person that analyze a lot. I watched your interviews, how you the way you're wording, what you. It seemed like it's structure behind what you're doing. Not only just a professional look, but the structure and how you analyze. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's from hours of watching Charlamagne the God, Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Hours. Vlad. I respect Vlad so much.
Yeah.
His structure out this world. He'll never lose because he's always going to hit his points.
Yeah.
And that's what I always say. Hit your points.
Yeah.
Hit your points. Whatever you talk about in the middle is cool. Hit your point so you have something to pull from.
Now I want to hit you with this now. We stand on structure and points. We stand on structure and points. One thing about what you do, I see you have different personalities come to your show.
Yeah. On purpose.
A lot of the times that can be difficult for us, y'all. It can be very difficult because you still have to maintain a personality that might be big, and also still maintain professional nature.
Yeah.
So my question to you, what's the worst interview that you had to clean yourself up to get back in there to finish it out, be professional?
I don't know if this is wood, knock on wood, I haven't had one yet.
Where?
All my experiences I've created, and I've been able, and in that creation, they came with great energy.
Okay.
So, I pray that stays the course. But I heard,
Hey, this good look podcast wood. You can rub
come on,
that.
all that. Let me rub the bottle too. Right?
Yeah.
But I heard DJ Academic say that. And you know how much beef and issues he's had.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's never had a bad interview because he created his space. So he knows who he sat down with. So at this point in my journey, I've always been very mindful. Like I had Troop at my house, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I first started podcasting, like I was very mindful of who I was sitting down with anyway. So if the first 60 interviews y'all saw, I knew these people.
Okay.
Before I even put on a camera or anything, I watched them grow. And that's why it sounded so organic. I wasn't doing much research. I was doing a little bit, but it was so organic because I watched it.
Yeah.
Now, maybe the next 30 before that, and maybe some of the ones pushing forward, there'll be a newer experience, and I'll have to figure that out. But that's the enjoyment of it all.
Okay.
So before we even, this had nothing to do with nothing. I don't even remember what me and Ada was talking about. I just happened to scroll on like YouTube. I'm like, damn, he got hella subscribers, but his views didn't match the work he put into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know my dude. Like, I watch him grind and hustle, work for real. But his passion is podcasting and entertainment. I'm like, damn, like the views don't match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, you gotta be hungry to keep grinding where your views don't match what you actually, the work you putting into.
Right.
Cause for real, it's like an entertainment world, views is money.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like when he catch on to that, when the views match the subscribers and followers, I'm like, oh, he gonna go crazy though.
Yeah. But I think it
Just know I recognize you, bro.
and I appreciate that, but the thing about it is I never look at views. I look at like, oh yeah, we got 100, we cracked 100. I don't care. Honestly, because what he just said, it doesn't match. And it's not supposed to if you really got real respect and influence in what you do. It doesn't match at first. But then when it flips, it really flips.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the flip. I'm not really worried about the urge.
Bro, how much you care about podcasting, bro? How much you care about entertainment? On a scale from 1 to 10.
Honest. Oh, this is my life.
Hey, you gotta come sex tape then if you wanna
Oh
blow
my
up.
God.
If you wanna blow up, you gotta do what you
Hey,
gotta do, bro.
put it out there.
I ain't
You know what
shy.
I'm saying? Viral.
How far are you willing to go? That's one of our questions though. I ain't gonna remember for fame to this can be your everything. You can bring your bread, everything. How low would you go to make this your everything, to get the fame, the notoriety, all
Now we
don't
back
give
in.
me don't give me nothing mid. You gotta give me something for real. How low would you go, bro?
I really wouldn't go that low, bro.
No, you gotta give me something. This
I'll be
ain't that.
honest with you.
You gotta give me something. We
You
had
don't
to
want
do.
that bad truth.
We,
You
oh,
don't
bruh,
want
he don't
it.
sound dedicated.
Oh, bro.
Hey, we had a dude say he'd have a threesome with little people. I don't want to say the word. He said he'd leak it.
He brought that up.
Somebody,
No, he said he would do it on live.
On
Yeah,
live.
he would do it on
somebody
live.
on this panel said they'd get a hand job from Lil Nas X.
Hey,
What was
you
a dude?
say?
Hold on, wait.
Alright,
And you winning? And you own after
Bro,
that,
you
though.
up.
You
You
own
up.
after
You
that.
up.
You ain't
You
gotta
own.
worry about
Give me
nothing
something,
else.
T.
You ain't
How
gotta
low
worry
would you
about
go?
nothing
Yeah, T.
else.
How low would you go
Yeah.
for King T to have his own network right next to Lifetime?
Welcome to This Ain't That.
Ooh, that's a good question. How low would I go?
You gotta give me something
You gotta
juicy,
give us
bro.
something.
Or
'cause
you
we
gotta
heard
unplug
crazy
your mic.
stories.
Hey, give him time to digest on that, though. Give him time to digest.
I gotta think about that.
Yeah, hey, we
What
circling
would I-
back.
So King T,
Yeah.
what is the lowest you would go
Yeah.
to further your career? I'm talking about have King T Network
Bust.
right next to BET Network,
Woo.
streaming on all platforms, all that. How low would you go?
That's a great question. So I feel like I would, you know them rooms they be talking about in LA where like they be like being molested in and everything.
What?
No, hear me out. 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 Right?
Alright. He tapping me like trying to confirm. Hell no. I don't know shit about what he
Hear
telling
me
me.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Hey, truth no
Hey,
salt.
them other
Truth
undercover,
no salt.
them other undercover
Like a
billionaires. undercover, but there be one. I go in the room, right? I take my shirt off. And I do a podcast. That's it. That's how far I go.
All right, so we got the floor. Would you let a billionaire do Lamborghini your doors?
Lamborghini, what does that mean? Please explain Lamborghini doors first. Please explain that first.
Our pleasure.
I gotta take a shot.
Hey, take your shot.
Hey, let's clank it up. Yeah, we gotta clank it up for this one.
Bree, you want to explain to him?
Go ahead, Bert.
All right, T. So for you and those that don't know, Lamborghini doors. So when you envision Lamborghini doors, what do you envision?
Them doors come. He putting your legs up?
Ah!
Tossing your salad, though.
Yeah.
I
But
hold it by the ankles.
Bro, you get everything you need, though. You get everything you need for your network to blow up, though. He got a Lamborghini your doors, though.
A man has to do it?
Yeah.
A billionaire. He got everything.
Yeah, that helps. It's a billionaire.
It doesn't. It's a man that has to do it, though?
So, hey, that make a difference for me.
Matter of fact, all right,
Exactly.
I'm gonna help you out. It's an NDA. Nobody knows nothing. It ain't gotta get out there.
It's just between you and him.
You and him.
But tomorrow you're gonna be at the TV station signing the contract for your.
But he gonna be hitting you with that look like, yeah.
Never. I'm never going out like that. Just know that. Understand my respect is everything. Okay? I don't care if it's silent respect or if it's out loud.
Hey.
If a man can give me a look that I don't like it. We have to
Hey, pineapples.
I'm uncomfortable. Hey, pineapples.
It don't sound like he love his career.
He don't want
Hey, I didn't make it to the league. I love that shit though.
Yes.
I love the fuck out of some football. I did not make it to the league. There was
That's crazy.
I was not.
So you're not gonna let Lamborghini your doors to give you everything you need to pop off.
Oh, you know why? Cause I'm gonna do it myself.
All right. Just know. Let that shit cross my face.
Them Lamborghini doors is open, ain't it?
My draw's gonna be wet as hell.
Ain't nobody saying nothing. You hear me? Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Hey, I'm walking to the car, cheeks wet as fuck.
With your whole new bag, ain't it?
Back the whole
New bag.
Like, damn, True got heli subscribers. Hell yeah. They gonna be like, damn, that shit happened in 20 minutes.
They gonna be like overnight celebrity for real.
And I'm gonna be all the way booty, wearing shit I ain't never wore.
Oh my God.
Booty in it.
I'm be going crazy.
But look,
Wow.
but see,
What if we gotta go see him still though? Like,
No, hell no. I ain't trying to make 2 million. I'm cool with my little 1M. I'm straight.
I'm about to say this can't be continuous.
It gotta be a real. Yo, it gotta be
You got a 6-month warranty.
Yeah, cut up for 6 months.
Hey, send that shit to the creditors with the rest of the debt collector.
Factual statement.
Bruh.
But no, T, that's just some of the topics we talk about on this. Ain't that, man? Man, we get into it. We just want to, like I said, bring everyday conversations. Everything we joke about, we laugh about, bring it to everybody out there. So y'all need something to joke about on TV, on holiday periods. Ask your friends them questions.
Yeah.
What they willing to do for their success?
Fact.
What they
Everybody
willing
say
to
some
do?
wild shit.
Man,
We done heard some wild shit.
That's a great question.
Yeah. What you willing
But
to do?
before we wrap it up, I got one more question for you, T, because we all about speaking stuff into existence on this podcast. Give us a guest that you would love to interview.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, that would be a bomb interview.
Because then if he doesn't say, this I know this is big for you, congratulations. If he doesn't say that to me, I'll be so upset. He says that to everybody he sits down with now.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I know, but he'd be joking, of course, but he'd be like, but you just gotta know who you are, you know what I'm saying? And he knows who he is. So it's just like, man, when I sit down with him, I know it's not even about like what it's gonna do, because of course it's gonna do something. It's about what I'm gonna learn and what I'm gonna be able to experience. It's gonna be a different world.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite interview yet?
Oh yeah. Oh man, I have a couple. So my favorite interview that's the funniest was my dog. Shout out to my dog. My dog was the funniest interview, just because he came in just like, he usually have a whole bunch of chains on. He ain't come on with no chains, but he was just himself. and everything he said was funny as hell. It was just the funniest interview I had, and I've had comedians. Like, he was the funniest though. My most monumental was actually YFL Kelvin, because he was the first person I ever interviewed, like ever. And I was at, and it's up on YouTube right now. My YouTube is the King TV Network, by the way. If y'all
check
want
it
to
out.
subscribe. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That was the most meaningful because he hit me up before his album released, and it just meant a lot because it meant it was like that question you asked, like the moment you feel like that you arrived. Yeah. It's like I kind of arrived, at least in this space right now.
That's what's up.
And it meant a lot. And then the Bebe Savo, because I met him in 2019, but nobody knew I was podcasting yet, and I met him. Shout out to Andrew Lloyd. I met him in Akron. Shook his hand, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm starting to interview people, and I got to get you on." And he was like, "Yeah, that's dope." Fast forward to 2022, he hits me up as well, and it's like, man, like all those times DMing people really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to say, like, y'all are really pushing, man. That's why I came on this, like. Y'all are doing y'all thing, like I be tired of your DMs, and that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do, bro. Like that's what you gotta do.
Eventually, somebody gonna click on that and they gonna watch and they gonna be hooked.
They going to be hooked, and they're gonna want to come back, and they're gonna be wanting to see what you got going on and grow with you. And once you start getting those people, it's like, oh, this is worth it, cause like I know they watching.
Yeah.
I know they gonna laugh at this point right here with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. Keep pushing. It does not matter, man. DM as many people you gotta DM, man. I still DM people. So like when one of my big ones come out, man, I'm DMing. What's up? I'm still here.
And I'ma watch.
Come on, cause it's like you gotta get your awareness out there. You gotta be seen. You can't. It's gotta be fearless. So man, I believe in y'all podcast. I believe in y'all movement. I believe in y'all energy. Man, just keep going, man. I'm proud.
Hey,
just do what y'all doing.
One thing for sure, we working. That's what
100%.
We gonna work.
Just keep working.
Yeah, we gonna work.
It's when, like I'm telling you, it's when people take them little breaks that they get forgot about.
Yeah.
Just don't take no break. Just figure out how to keep going.
Consistent.
Even if it's like, okay, it's a week, but it's like, all right, next week, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep that shit going. Because the momentum is crazy.
For sure.